I'm Dylan Oliver.
And I'm Luc Carter.
Welcome to the DPSN NFL Award Show.
On the night before the Super Bowl, all the regular season awards will finally be given out to the players.
Today, though, we'll be giving out the awards to the players that we think most deserves them. To start it off, we have the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. I think we can both agree that it's either between Justin Herbert or Justin Jefferson. Personally, my vote goes to Justin Herbert. Herbert threw for just over 4,300 passing yards, making him the second rookie in passing yards all time, as well as breaking the record for most quarterback passing touchdowns in a rookie season.
You know, Herbert makes a very strong case, but I'm going to have to go with Justin Jefferson. He finished 4th in receiving yards this season and had more than Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, and Tyreek Hill. To go along with that, he also had 7 receiving touchdowns, which is more than DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, and he outperformed some of the best receivers in the league. And also, I think this award is too quarterback oriented, and I think it's time to see a wide receiver win it. So I got Justin Jefferson for this one.
You know, both are tremendous players, and they'll be having very long careers in this NFL.
I completely agree because, you know, they're both Justin. They're both cracked, my guy. So we did the offense. Now I want to go over to the defense. The Defensive Rookie of the Year award, I would say it isn't as close as the offensive. Yeah. I think we both agree that Chase Young should win this award.
Yeah, absolutely. Chase Young had 7.5 sacks with 10 tackles for loss, as well as 4 forced fumbles this season. Compared to last year's runaway Rookie of the Year, Nick Bosa, Young tripled the amount of forced fumbles and only had a sack and a half less. So for that reason, and as well as the reason that he was a great piece of the playoff team, of the football team.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't think Washington would make the playoffs.
But
that defense, by
and
the
his
end
pass
of the season,
rush.
yeah, they were in stride.
And so for that, I would give him the award.
Yeah.
Possibly the toughest award to give out this year, though, is the Coach of the Year. For a few different coaches are deserving for it, like Andy Reid of the Chiefs, Matt LaFleur of the Packers, or even Sean McDermott of the Bills.
Yep.
Even Brian Flores of the Dolphins. But I have Kevin Stefanski winning this award. I had Flores the entire year because no one expected the Dolphins to be playoff contenders. But in the end, the Dolphins couldn't make the playoffs. If they would have gotten that one last win, I definitely would have given the award to Brian Flores. But since the Browns made it and the Dolphins didn't, I have to give the award to Kevin Stefanski of the Browns.
You know, I think Stefanski and Flores are both good picks, but I'm actually going to go with neither of those. You mentioned him earlier, Sean McDermott from the Bills.
Yeah, great pick.
The reason why, they were 13-3.
Yeah.
You can't go against 13-3. Like, yes, the Browns had big improvement, and same with the Dolphins, and they may have had less talent than the other two teams. But I just think you can't go against a team that was 13-3 and had a great scheme, and the improvement in Josh Allen this season, I think that really should be credited to Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
So I got McDermott for this one.
Great pick.
Now back to the player awards. Like the Offensive Player of the Year award, I have Derrick Henry. This man, 2,000 rushing yards. Come on. Only, 7 other running backs have done that in history?
Yeah, he became the 8th ever.
And on top of that, 17 touchdowns. I think there's no way Henry can win this.
Yeah. No, Henry's a great pick, but I have to give the award to Packer wide receiver Devontae Adams. Adams had 115 receptions, 1,374 receiving yards, and 18 receiving touchdowns, which led the league this season. Also, this season, Adams joined elite company of Randy Moss and Chris Carter, becoming just the 3rd ever player in NFL history to have 100+ receptions and 17 or more receiving touchdowns. Although receivers tend not to win the Offensive Player of the Year, I think he is the most deserving of it. Also, Derrick Henry screwed me in my fantasy championship, so for those reasons, I have to give it to Adams.
Yeah, I see the Adams. I see it because I think he was the most unguardable receiver in the league this year.
No one can stop.
But 2,000 rushing yards.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now, second to last award is the Defensive Player of the Year award. The two frontrunners for this award are clearly T.J. Watt of the Steelers or Aaron Donald of the Rams. Both of them had tremendous seasons, being dominant forces on the defensive side of the ball. Because of a tad bit of voter fatigue, but along with just overall better records this season, I have T.J. Watt winning this award. Watt had a league-leading 15 sacks and a league-leading 26 tackles for loss this season, which is more than Donald. Also, Donald played in more games than Watt this year, and Watt still had the better statistics.
You see, I don't understand this one. There is absolutely no way Aaron Donald should not win this award. He is the most dominant defensive player we have seen since Lawrence Taylor. And although Watt may have had a sack and a half more and a couple more tackles for losses, Donald is a defensive tackle.
That is true.
Watt is an edge rusher, and Donald is double teamed on nearly 75% of snaps compared to Watt's like 25. I don't see how Donald doesn't win this award every year. It's like saying, like in the NBA, LeBron should be the MVP every year, Aaron Donald should be the defensive player of the year every year.
But that kind of goes with what I was saying, the bit of voter fatigue, which is going against Aaron Donald.
Exactly, but this is our awards.
That's true.
And
That's true.
I'm not a voter.
That is true.
I'm just smart, so I'm picking the best defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Anyways, the last award, we've been waiting for this one. It's the MVP.
And let's be completely honest, the MVP race is already over. There's no other person to give it to than Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers threw for 4,300 passing yards to go along with 48 passing touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. He led the Packers to a 13-3 season, got the 1 seed in the NFC, and Rodgers had the second highest passer rating in NFL history, coming just behind his own record of his 2011 season's passer rating.
Yeah, let me add to that. Rodgers ran for 3 touchdowns total, bringing his touchdown score to 51 on the year. He was also the highest graded quarterback by Pro Football Focus and had the highest quarterback rating of anyone this year. Rodgers is absolutely the NFL's season's MVP. Earlier in the year, I thought maybe like Mahomes could catch up, or it was like even, but at the end of the season, you
Final
just saw
4 weeks.
You saw that leap. Rodgers took that leap to the next level.
Yep.
So, yeah, I agree. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, that'll bring an end to today's DPSN NFL Awards Show. I'm Dylan Oliver.
And I'm Luc Carter.
And we will see you next time.